The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
All right now in Roanoke, we have partly sunny skies. 81 is our temperature. A very low dew point. It's 58. Translation, it's bone dry in terms of humidity levels for this kind of temperature reading. That's why, despite highs in the mid-80s today, it didn't feel so bad out there. And it's going to be comfortably cool overnight tonight. Right now, we're looking at readings mostly in the lower 80s across our area. A little cooler, the NRV. Blacksburg at 75 degrees right now. That means, yeah, it's going to get nice and comfortable later tonight. Down in the mid-50s in Blacksburg tonight. Around 62 at here in Roanoke area, so it's going to be comfortably cool to start your day tomorrow, through the day tomorrow. Still not that humid. Highs will be up in the mid-80s for us, a little cooler out to the southwest, of course. And the cloud and radar picture, quiet for us. There's a frontal boundary down here to the south and southeast. That's just going to kind of get stuck there before we see a little increase in rain chances toward Tuesday time frame. Let's give you an update on the tropics because we have an interesting feature here I've been talking about the past day or so. We've been watching this closely. Well, the Hurricane Center now has called this potential tropical cyclone 5, which just is a fancy name for something that could eventually turn into a tropical depression and storm, and it will probably become a Category 2 hurricane at some point. This would be by the end of the week, and they already have tropical storm watches and advisories and warnings out for the Windward Islands for tomorrow night into Tuesday. So it's going to be rough down there, and this is going to strengthen pretty quickly. But the good news for the U.S. is, like the Hurricane Center track, the model tracks are all keep it way offshore. So I think at the most we'll probably just see some heavy surf impacts, rip currents, that sort of thing toward the end of this week along all of the southeastern coastlines. Let's look at the futurecast for tonight. That frontal boundary just kind of lingers. Tomorrow, high pressure stays in control, brings us a good bit of sunshine. I wouldn't worry about seeing many of these showers kind of hinted at on the model guidance here, but Tuesday, maybe a little better chance as an impulse comes from the west. And I think we may see a couple of showers. I put a 20% chance in with that. But the bottom line is rain chances don't really ramp up until the end of the week. Friday, Saturday, even into Sunday, not from the tropical system, but from my frontal boundary coming into the area. So temperatures tonight around 62, 50s in some of the rural locations, pleasantly mild out there. And there's that meteor shower I talked about earlier in the newscast. After midnight, look to the northern sky to check that out if you have clear skies. 86 will be our high tomorrow, with a nice cool start to the day, mid-80s for Tuesday, slight shower chance. And then for the end of the week, that's when we see much higher chances of rain for Friday, maybe even into Saturday.